Good morning, hockey fans. This is Stephen Heisler with HeisHockey.com, the Victorious Hockey Company, and we'll see what I'm going to say about it today. The revolving junior hockey discussion group on Facebook. You are watching the Junior Hockey Morning Show. We are on the World Sports Broadcasting Network. That's WSBN.TV for those at home. YouTube, Facebook, X, and hopefully this morning, wherever you are, you're watching, listening. Hope that you enjoy this morning's show. There's caused a little bit of discontent over the weekend. Posted something. I didn't see it as being political. Of course, everybody else did. That's going to happen. But that's okay. I said something about the assassination attempt. I said, if you are celebrating the assassination attempt of anybody that you don't agree with for some political ideology, maybe it's a religious ideology, however reason you want, and you're going to celebrate the assassination or killing or attempted killing of somebody, you know what? You're not the kind of person I want around, not the kind of person I want in my group. So get the hell out. God, I didn't realize that saying something like that would cause so much discontent and hatred. But that's where we are. But that's not where we are as a game, or is it? I mean, in hockey, it's always had a culture of character. Always been a culture of sportsmanship. Look, I'm a diehard, lifelong Toronto Maple Leafs fan. My grandfather was a Leafs fan. My dad was involved with the Leafs earlier in his life before he passed away. So in my heart, in my soul, no matter what, I'm always going to be a Leafs guy. So if you're a Leafs guy, you're not really a Boston fan. You're not really a Montreal fan. And for darn sure, you're certainly not a Red Wings fan. But guess what? When the Red Wings got into their accident, that limousine accident, we all became Red Wings fans that day, that month, that year. All of us in the game. Just the way the game is. Because we may have rivalries between cities and teams, but the game itself, we're a family. How about Broncos? Darcy Hogan, the boys, bus accident. All those things came together at one time. I never seen anything in the history of my life where people all over the world, inside and outside of the game of hockey, were knowing about what Darcy Hogan taught as a coach. It defied everything about rivalries between Saskatchewan and Manitoba, teams within Saskatchewan, rivalries amongst the leagues of the Canadian Junior Hockey League. That accident took away all the boundaries, all the rivalries. That's hockey. I don't know if you're going to get that from other sports or other lifestyles or other, just the way people think or feel. The game brings us all together. That's the culture of hockey. That's just what we do. So I have a hard time feeling that anybody that is celebrating the assassination attempt of a president or a religious figure or anybody along those lines, that person doesn't have the character. That person doesn't have the character that I want associated with our group or anybody I want associated with the game. So, soapbox, I'm going to jump off. Today's article, Keys to the Development of a Great Hockey Culture. There's been teams over the years that have division in the locker room for one reason or another, not unlike a country. There's different cliques. Guys walk into the building in ones and twos instead of fours and fives. They're in pairs, but they're not in groups because they're not a community. They're not a family. And that's hard to see. It's hard to witness. It's hard to understand why that happens to a team when a true hockey team has a set of values that are all about doing what's best for the team, doing what's right no matter what. And I think the game loses that. And you have some characters within a locker room that aren't on the same page or are not the best influences on younger players. Tell me you want to fix that so we don't get beeped while I'm doing the show, because that happens. So let's go through some characteristics or some things that we want to look for in a locker room to help really combat that and to help build teams of outstanding character, outstanding hockey culture. Number one, teammates don't take shortcuts. You want to do this as a team. We're going to lift together. We're going to run together. We're going to practice and train together. We're going to do this together. We're going to hit the film room together. We're going to talk about what happened and what's right and what's wrong, what works and what didn't work. We're going to celebrate successes. We're going to raise each other up. We're not going to take shortcuts during that process. Number two, no whiners. Look it. So you're not on the first power play unit. Shut up about it. Keep that to yourself. Work harder. Get better. You didn't get enough minutes. You're on the fourth line. You're not in the second line. You're a rookie, and you're not getting an opportunity because you're playing behind a 20 bomber. Work for it. Get better. Get stronger. Show the coach in practice and with your work ethic. Don't whine to your teammates. Don't whine to your parents. Get through it. No excuses. This is a big one. The only reason why you have success or don't have success or you lose, because if you lose, you did it as a team. Wasn't the goalie's fault. Wasn't the defenseman's fault. It wasn't the referee's fault. You guys lose together as a team. Period. No one guy is going to cost you the game. I don't care if the goalie did let in 5 goals on 14 shots. Why did he get those shots in the first place? The math isn't wrong. The coaches didn't pick a bad goalie. Just things happen in the game. The math is right. Give the guy 100 shots. He's going to stop about 85 to 95 of them. Just the way it is. They wouldn't be at that level if they didn't deserve the opportunity. Listen, bad goalies don't stay around very long. But you can't blame the goalie for everything. Can't blame a defenseman for everything. Can't blame a panty dropper that doesn't back check for everything. Don't make excuses. No selfishness. Oh, yeah, so you got 5 points, but you're -7 for the game. Stats are nothing. Yes, I know numbers are numbers and everything matters, and that's what gets you seen. But over the course of the entire season, be a team player. If you're a team player, good things are going to happen for you. If you work together as a group, as a unit, good things are going to happen for you. Don't be selfish. Pass the puck. No disrespect. This is a big one. Don't disrespect your teammates. Don't disrespect your opponent's coach. And most of all, don't disrespect your own coach or the on-ice or off-ice officials. Act like a professional. Act like you've been there a little while. Don't be disrespectful after scoring a goal. Do your little celebration. Run through your line. Don't show up the other team. This is not cool. No division. Great hockey cultures happen within a team because they play as a unit. They play as a family. You create that family element. And it doesn't come from hazing and being a donkey to the rookies. Stop that crap. That causes more division. That causes hate and discontent within the locker room. Cancel that culture. You're going to lose your team and have a bad season if you continue to do that crap. Create a family. Create a single unit. Support each other. Love each other. Be brothers. Be brothers that care for one another. That's a better team. No trash in the coaches. Your coach or otherwise. Last year, one of our teams had about 5 kids on one team. It was a good mix. Should have been. You have no idea how tired I become of the players being mad at the coach. Yeah, he was sick. He had to have surgery mid-season. So what? Be professional. Don't trash the coaches. Don't trash the coaches to your parents, other players. Don't be that guy. Next, don't let teammates embarrass the team. You got a guy in the ice. He's being a donkey. Calm him down. Sit him down. Tell the coach to ice him for a few shifts. Get control of your room. Get control of what's happening on the ice. And most of all, take command and control of bad characters. Keep bad characters in check. Never give up or give in. So you're down 5-0 after 2. There's still the third period to play. Don't give up. Be honest about the game. Play every shift like it could be your last shift. Because in this game, that's the reality of it, isn't it? There could be a career-ending injury happening on your next shift. So give it your all. Or it might be someone else's career-ending injury. Make sure you give it your all. The opponent deserves that. Your coach deserves that. Your teammates deserve that. Don't give up. Play through every shift. Play through every period like it could be your last. Because the reality is it could be. Teammates, don't let other teammates down. Be there for one another. Always be there for one another. Is that it, Tommy? All right, guys, that's it for today. Listen, it's middle of summer. You're not thinking about this stuff. But I want you to think about the team you played on last year. Think about what I just said. How many of these things would you have changed about last season? So go forward to this season and make those changes. Be the difference maker in the locker room. Create the family. Be the glue that puts the guys together. That's it for today. Hope that you enjoy your morning coffee and have a great day in hockey.